Hello, and welcome to the SOCES Quarantine Show, SQS. I'm your host for this episode, Mr. Pack. SQS is brought to you by Broadcast Journalism, and in this show, we want to reconnect the SOCES community with each other after weeks of being in quarantine. So each episode, we'll try to bring on members of the community so we can all catch up and reconnect. One of the most challenging parts about being in quarantine for all of us has been not being able to be near each other. School just isn't about learning. A major part of school is the bond we make with the people that are around us. The interpersonal relationships are very important, and they make up a big part of our lives. Maybe the most important lesson that we learn in school is learning to be part of a community. And we lost that when we went into quarantine 6 weeks ago. So hopefully this silly show can help bring some of that community back. So I'm going to introduce to you one of my co-hosts, Andrew Gerbs.
Yeah.
Andrew, hey, welcome to the show. SOCES Quarantine Show, SQS is what we're calling it. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you, Mr. Pack?
Good. How are you feeling? How you been?
I'm pretty good. Kind of sad, but what else is new? It's been been an adventurous time staying at home. Yeah.
It has. What have you been doing to occupy yourself?
Honestly, I've been playing video games with friends. Been watching a lot of Netflix, eating a lot. I've been watching that new MJ documentary, which has been really good. So yeah.
What documentary?
The Michael Jordan one.
Oh, how has that been?
It's been really interesting. It's really cool.
I don't know about you, but one of the worst things about being in quarantine has been I let myself go a little bit health-wise. I've been snacking a lot, put on about 15 pounds, at least 15 pounds.
Oh my God, Mr. Pack.
I literally bought this bag of Doritos the other day, ate the whole bag in one day.
Oh my God. What else have you been snacking on besides Doritos?
This giant bar of Hershey's.
Oh my God.
Started this yesterday. And I've been eating a lot of candies, a lot of snacks, not really exercising that much.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot too. I've been eating a lot of chips, popcorn, a lot of applesauce, the little applesauce things from Trader Joe's. I think that's a must snack. Like, everyone must try that. It's really good. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of ice cream. Gone through a lot of ice cream.
I've been eating a lot of brownies, a lot of cake and brownies, and yeah, it's not been good for me.
You know, you should
I feel like I'm in college again.
Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and put vanilla ice cream on top. Oh my God, that slaps.
That sounds good. That
slaps.
So we're gonna talk about the news. We're gonna bring on Talia to read the news. So, hi Talia, welcome. Okay, so here's Talia with the news. So Talia, what's been happening?
So Governor Gavin Newsom said today that the state will start moving into phase 2 of the quarantine this Friday. The stay-at-home orders will begin to be lifted. Newsom also said that means as early as that. Wait, what? Wait, do I just continue reading?
Yeah, we're not too concerned about being completely professional here. So mistakes are part of the tone of this show.
Okay, so Newsom said that means as early as the end of this week, retail can begin to reopen for pickup. This phase includes reopening clothing stores, bookstores, music stores, toy stores, sporting goods, florists, and other stores to be named later in the week. A region is eligible for phase 2, Newsom said, if they have the adequate capacity for testing, contact tracing, physical distancing, sanitation, protecting the vulnerable residents. Also, students must clear out their lockers by May 15th. Anything left in their lockers after May 15th will be thrown out. June 1st will be the day students will begin returning textbooks and computers to ensure social distancing. A schedule will be announced on Schoology.
Tali didn't mention anything about beauty salons and barbershops because I need a haircut real badly.
What part? Did you say it in the script? No.
Let's pretend we didn't say that part. I don't know. But hopefully, the barbershops and
I like the beard.
yeah, I'm not really been shaving. I'm not trying to grow a beard. I just not shaving.
It's your playoff.
Was
beard.
that?
It's your playoff beard. Don't trip.
Yeah, that's right. But I do need a haircut, so hopefully, Supercuts will be open on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go to my barber. I need a haircut.
So, Tali, what have you been up to during the quarantine? How you been taking care of yourself?
Honestly, like I've just been here trying to keep myself busy. I don't know. Nothing much.
What have you been doing to occupy all the free time?
I've been working out and like I started like a bunch of new shows and like finished a bunch of shows.
What are you watching? Recommend a show to the people.
I just started watching Little Fires Everywhere. It's really good. And then I just finished Money Heist. It's really good. You should watch that. But that's like my top two.
All right, let's bring in our first guest from the broadcasting crew with us. And let's bring on our good friend Dylan Ross.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Hi, puppy.
Welcome, Dylan, to the show.
You guys for having me.
So how have you been during the quarantine? I like your setup, by the way. Is that a treadmill behind you?
Yeah, it's the office.
We all know he's not using it.
Have you been working out during the quarantine?
I've tried a couple times. Gone on the bike. But other than that, not like a true workout. I haven't done any like true workout.
The other night, we've been running miles on GTA. We just started running around the
So what else has been going on, Dylan? How have you been dealing with everything?
Just trying to figure out stuff to do. Been playing a bunch of video games, but I'll also try to get outside. Like I've been playing ping pong a lot. Like my friend across the street, they have a ping pong table, and I go over there a lot and play ping pong.
Yeah.
Well, it's also nice if I wake up at like 10:30, it's already like almost the day's almost kind of over.
Well, that's not as bad as some of the students I've been talking to who get up around 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, I don't understand at all.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to bring in our next guest. Okay, so joining us now is Zach Schwinger and Jared Horn.
Hi, puppies.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good, Mr. Pack. How are you doing?
Good. How you guys feeling? How you guys dealing with this whole quarantine?
Well, I'm bored out of my mind, and I missed the one thing I love, which is the gym. So.
How about you, Zach? How you been doing?
It's pretty relaxing. I'm just like sleeping like 10 hours a day, and playing video games with the boys. I walk my dog every once in a while. Oh, actually, not anymore. She actually hurt her paw.
No,
Emily.
How did she do that?
Scout.
She was like, I was walking her, and then she was like kicking up grass, and then she scraped her paw on like the sidewalk.
Oh, little puppy down.
Poor puppy.
Poor puppy.
Sorry to hear that. How have you two been dealing with the quarantine?
I mean, pretty much my daily routine is probably pretty similar to Zach's, which is just video games and sleep. I mean, there's not much else for us to do.
Well, I'm actually trying to work out while Jared's over there like looking a little small.
Away.
Jared doesn't do it. Jared just has eaten way too many protein bars, I think.
Yeah.
Jared, have you put on a lot of weight?
No, I've actually lost weight probably from not being able to work out. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's not good, but it is what it is.
And Zach, what are you doing for working out? Do you have like a gym at home?
I actually have a few dumbbells, a little set of dumbbells and a bench.
Okay.
I do a lot of I do like calisthenics now. Trying to do like more body weight workout.
That's good.
Good for you. Good for you. All right. Our next two guests we're going to bring on are Gabby and Alex. So let's bring them in. See how they're doing. Hello, Alex and Gabby. How are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Puppies.
Hi, puppies.
Hi, puppies.
How are you two dealing with the whole quarantine issue? Gabby, why don't you go first and share with us?
I'm doing okay. Definitely bored because we can't really do anything. Just focusing on like keeping busy and doing random stuff. But it sucks because senior year is over and we're all gonna leave to college and we won't see each other. But you know, just getting through it.
Okay. Yeah, I totally understand. Alex, how about you?
I'm doing good. I'm just chilling, playing PS4 all day.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Bow Bow.
Puppy bow.
Yeah, Alex
Um,
and his girlfriend, Al.
Alex, how has it been? You know, do you get to see your girlfriend at all? I mean, how's that divide
Yeah,
been?
I get to see her a couple times, maybe like once a week for like 5 minutes or something. It's chilling. It's not that bad.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
good. Social distancing is really important. Like, we can't be like be around people during a time like this. Like, it's good.
Gert's is used to it, so it's fine.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Okay, Dylan.
let me ask you guys, how many of you have broken the quarantine and have socialized with groups of people? Let's be honest here.
I mean,
I
like,
have.
Well,
Raise
it's
your
not,
well,
hand.
it may not count because like I know for something like Zach and I and David and Dylan, we'll like go driving together. Like we'll go out, but we'll be in our own cars with like masks on and everything. Like, we're not like without masks and like walking around with each other. We're like together, but not together.
So you go driving in different cars?
Yeah, we just like go like explore new
Wow.
areas together.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah.
I mean,
and
it's just
it was
something
our-
to do.
It was our friend's birthday, so we drove to his house and we just like kind of
Oh, yeah.
hopped in the mornings.
Let me ask Alex and Gabby about how this whole online learning thing is working for them. Oh, we lost Alex. No, we lost
That
Jared.
was Jared.
So how have you guys been dealing with remote learning? How do you like it? Do you hate it? Just tolerate
At
it?
least for me, I feel like I have less work now that we're not in class because we don't meet as often. So I feel like the workload has been better, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of hard because a lot of my classes at least like fall on the same days. So they're not really spread out. And yeah, I don't know. Teachers aren't making it too difficult, but that's just because I don't have that many like academic classes this year. But I know for other kids, it's been really it's been heavier than normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex, how about you?
I don't have a problem with it. It seems a little bit easier, but it is kind of annoying to have like 3 classes on one day, like on top of each other. But I mean, it's really not that bad. I'm enjoying it.
How's that possible? Isn't each class each day have one academic class?
I
Is
have
that the
3.
Friday?
Yeah, I have 3
The Friday?
electives on Friday.
The elective classes, yeah. How about the rest of you? You four.
I mean, I
asked
only
this
have like
question.
I have 2 actual academic classes, and I mean, one is like lasts like 10 minutes, and the other one, it's kind of boring. We actually had like a Zoom intruder in one of my classes. It was really
I think I
interesting.
know what you're talking about.
I mean, my favorite class though has to be this one because like it's pretty much like all of our friends. Like so, like we do like actual work, but then like we get to do stuff like this where it's like fun. Or you get to see the homies.
Have any of you read any books during this time?
Mr. Pack, I'll be honest.
Didn't even know how to read it.
I've been reading books for almost 4 years, Mr. Pack.
I forgot how to read, honestly.
Mr. Pack, did you read any books?
I've been too busy to read. I've been grading, lesson planning. This whole for a teacher, this remote learning has been more work than I would usually do
My mom
for a
was
regular school day. And so I really haven't had a lot of time to do things. I'm going to ask you one question each, and we're going to go around and we'll end the show this way. Here is the question. What's the one thing you miss most about not being in school?
I guess I'll go first. I miss kind of like messing around a little bit at school. I feel like that was kind of like for a lot of us, for seniors, we didn't have any academic classes, so we just kind of we were only at school for a few hours, so we kind of made the best out of it. Kind of enjoyed each other's company while we had the time to. So I feel like that's one thing I miss.
Talia, what do you miss most?
Honestly, like, I definitely took, like, time for granted. Like, I would just go to school and, like, that would take, like, most of the day. And, like, I feel like school made it easier to have, like, a schedule. And now, like, I feel like I can have a schedule. And it just, like, sucks that senior year, like, had to end so soon. So, yeah, that's what I miss
Okay.
most.
Dylan, what do you miss most?
I'd say baseball season.
Yeah, we miss our sports.
Okay. Zach, what do you miss most?
Honestly, the social aspect, and the teachers, some of them. Yeah, but that's the only thing I look forward to was like the social aspect and just like messing around at school.
Andrew, Alex.
I miss eating in your room during nutrition. Like, it's really sad knowing that like we all ate there like the last time and didn't even know it yet.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the last couple of days when we're kind of chaotic and you know,
Yeah, I miss
no one really.
aspect. That's it.
Yeah. All right, Gabby, what do you miss most?
I mean, I definitely just miss, like, kind of like what Talia said, just like going to school, like the act of like the routine that like we had going. And then I don't know, just like because I've been there since 4th grade, just been like the same thing every single year. So kind of having it end so abruptly without like a final goodbye is super weird. But I mean, I definitely just miss like seeing everyone and just having like I don't know, just the routine of going there.
Yes, sir.
And Jared, what do you miss most?
I'd have to say like homeroom every morning, like, you know, walking in half asleep and then sitting down with like, you know, Zach and David and like, you know, just discussing what's going on and preparing for the day. And, you know, always looking forward to the day ahead because like my favorite things have all been said really, you know, between eating in your room or, you know, baseball or just the social aspect. But, you know, homeroom was a time where I could like, you know, wake up, talk to my friends, that kind of deal, and get ready for the day. So I miss homeroom and that whole like camaraderie.
And I want to add on to that. What I miss most is being around you guys. I've known you guys since I first started teaching at SOCES, 7 years now, I think. And yeah, 7 years since you guys were in 6th grade. I know you guys, some of you, since the 6th grade. And it really sucks that we won't finish this last part of the journey together. And I'm going to miss you guys. I was already missing you guys this year because a lot of you would leave for lunch. So lunches were already feeling empty and sad without you guys. But now I just miss seeing you guys every day. And I do think we will get to see each other soon. I am positive that there will be some sort of physical graduation. And
Yeah.
Part of the journey.
I don't know when it will be, but I believe it's going to happen.
Yeah. We miss you too, Mr. Pack. Big time.
Yeah, we miss you too.
Yeah.
Miss all of you guys.
Yeah.
So what?
Everybody in this chat was all part of like the Pack lunchroom, or you know, we all started out doing nutrition there and lunch there, and then you know we faded away to just nutrition. But everybody here was all part of that group, so you know that definitely probably means something to us.
Yeah. It meant a lot to me too. You guys were the biggest part of my time at SOCES. So I'm glad at least we can do this with technology, with the technology, and hopefully we can extend this to other people at SOCES. They can get reconnected with each other. All right, guys, I know you're busy with your video games. And girls, let me ask you this one last question. They get to play video games. What do you do?
Lots of Netflix. That's about it.
No, yeah, same. Like,
Okay. Well, I'll take it back to your Netflix and your video games, and we'll do this again. I think in a couple days or 3 days.
Yeah, it was
not all of us together. So who's gonna who's going to host the next show? Not it.
Oh, good then.
Jared will be hosting the next show.
I'll host.
All right. So that's it for the show this week. And we'll be back hopefully in a few days with our second episode. And Jared will be hosting apparently. And we'll bring on some new people to talk to. And hope you enjoy this show. If you want to be a guest, email us at socesnewspaper@gmail.com, or you can email me directly at cxp2336@lausd.net. I'll put the two emails on the screen right here so you can see it. And you should notice that this Zoom sort of cuts off part of my head. Okay, so everyone, have a great week. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the virtual world. Thanks for watching SQS, the SOCES Quarantine Show.